So Jugal is my PMP 882 of this year, second last PMP. Jugal, we have one more. Abdul Hamid just cleared after you, right? So Jugal, straightforward same question. Why you were not able to complete the exam? Like we had a discussion that this is the time management we need to follow. Then what happened?
Yeah, so as you mentioned, like in the earlier calls as well, the first 60 question they will be bit tough. Like they will be like Muhammad Ali's punch, and that was same happened during the exam. So they were really tough. They were not long question, though they were so complex. So you know, uh, like very confusing. So I was giving more time to them, and I couldn't realize then like time is already passed, and I was even at 45th question when first 80 minutes were already passed. So but I just continued following what I was doing. I completed those 60, then went to like I completed those 60 in about 90 minutes. So
No,
next.
not that. Now I just want you to take a break here.
Yeah.
So last night we had a discussion, and I told you even if you are at question number 40 and you are at 70 minutes, and question number 50, you are at 75 minutes, you need to run up and complete this on time. Then what happened here? Why we were not? The reason I am asking you, Jugal, your PMP is done and dusted forever. You don't need to do it again, right?
Mhm.
But for the future student, why you were not able to do that? Because that was the primary instruction I did. That was the only instruction last night after your exam. Last night when we had a discussion, this was the only thing 80, 75, 75. So why we could not follow that?
Yeah, I agree with you 100%, Amir. But only thing I was thinking probably like what came to my mind was those questions were not long enough, and those were not.
That is okay. That's
Yeah.
okay. But let's say when I said that, okay, you are 75 minutes are done and you only have like you have 20 questions or even 15 questions that are left. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So move forward, move quickly. So why wouldn't do that?
Yeah, that's my mistake. I would say like I should have more.
That's okay. Of course, that's your mistake, not mine. Okay,
Yeah.
but how I could have said that better for future student that we do not have that thing.
No, you were completely clear. There was no way, other way you could have conveyed that message, right? It was completely clear. But I was able to do those 45, and I was worried. I don't know whether the next question which I'm going to do, whether those will be like I will be able to attempt those or not. I was in the flow of doing those questions. I was getting the answers. So I thought, let me complete these. So I believe that was the reason I just continued.
Okay. What about the second section, third section?
Second section was also not that easy, I would say. Like frankly, I didn't get any long question, but it was not that easy. And I spent about 80 minutes on that instead of 75 minutes. I spent 80 minutes. I lost 5 minutes over there as well. So total 15 minutes I lost in those two
So
sections.
15 minutes, this means last 60 question you have 60 minutes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Again, second time you did not follow my instruction. Okay. Okay. Being said that, when you are in the last section, why didn't you like, let's say there's a 5 minute left, answer, answer, answer. Why didn't you do that?
No, no, I did that. I did those. I didn't
Okay.
like. I completely done my exam. I'm like all attempted question, but I just last minute 5 minute I had 20 question left. So in those 20, when I was clicking those questions, I was regretting myself. I could have spent little more time here. Those question I could clearly make out. Those I could answer easily better than first two sections. So I'm a little regretful on those.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
That's exactly from where I started the conversation, right?
yeah, yeah. That's true.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Perfectly fine. Okay. Let's put few things into the context so that I can understand you better. What was the problem in the scores? What was the problem in the mocks? What was the challenge there? Like in the real exam?
So challenge I felt is the language was a bit tricky. It was more confusing. And I would say the multiple I use the elimination technique, but after even elimination technique I was getting some answers which are like more like two are on the side which are right. So I was bit confused on that part, which one to choose. So that was taking me reading the question second time or even third time sometimes to get to the right answer.
Hmm. Okay, okay, okay. Let's. I this video today day is a day of reflection. Today is the last day, so I'm just trying to reflect on this thing and see how further we can look into that we can improve the system. Like how do we make sure this does not happen to the next students and they are able to clear into it? What would you do differently? What are the things that we can look into that we can do improve?
Yeah, definitely. What I thought, like what I was doing wrong personally here when I was doing exam practices at home, I was like the clock timer. I was starting from start zero to going towards 230 minutes, right? I was not trying to do backward. So while doing the exam I was like a little bit, it is very silly to say, but I was not able to correlate between my answer left questions left and the time left, right? So those things were very minor mistakes. That no one should go through those mistakes.
Okay.
Another thing very important, I know you are going to yell on me again, but you said yesterday night to me sleep at 9. I slept at, like, I didn't even slept. I tried to sleep at 12 o'clock, 12 in midnight, but I could not sleep somehow. I slept at 4:30 tomorrow. Yes, today morning. I slept for 2.5 hours and then went for exam.
When you did PMP, if the result would have been differently, then my language would have been differently talking to you. So you cleared PMP, what I can say.
Yeah, no, you can say anything. You are mentor, you are my coach, so you can say anything. And I deserve to be yelled. Actually, I was not sure that I was going to clear after attempting.
Dude, you cleared the PMP. The bottom line is you cleared PMP. That is the bottom line. No matter what, how they toss the dice, you cleared that. The game is done. You are PMP forever and ever. And like I always say that to my daughter, ever and ever. We always complete and ever. So you are done. That's it. That's and you ended 2025 with the bang. And I'm happy that I am able to share. Here, I want to share it to everybody. The first time we had a discussion, he said that I wanted to join the one-to-one program. Do you remember that?
Yes, I do. I do.
And when I told him the price of the one-to-one is 5,000, we had challenge. Then this is a very interesting thing. Jugal joined the program, and on call I asked him to make the payment. He's from Canada, and he had a challenge into that. Like he knew me from a long time. And I said, Jugal, what's the problem? What's the problem in payment? And he was having second thoughts. Jugal, for all the people who will have second thoughts, of course they will have while joining my program. What would you like to share to them?
No, I just want to correct little bit here. The second thought was not regarding like I need to make payment or why should I pay that much or whatever the amount was. The second thought was only I was not sure like whether the method of transfer this the way I'm doing is correct or not due to those random calls, scam calls coming, those kind of stuff, right? How should I share my credit card? Yeah, I would like to thank Vivek Nalawada here as well, my friend who actually referred you like me to your coaching. So I would really thank to him. And he asked me to join your program like 2 years ago. And you remember I called you. Somehow I got this project management job, and then I was like I didn't started even studying PMP. I put it on hold. So in October when I started this program, and I personally wanted to say thank, like it is was so helpful those 2 week period. I really enjoyed like whole study session which you did for those 6 days. This was so good. I do not wanted to miss even a single second of that. And I repeatedly watched those videos of yours like afterward. Those were so helpful.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. How important it was to do RCA, root cause analysis, for the exam?
It is definitely very important to do RCA. Um, uh, my plan was to do the give the exam in November, actually earlier when I started, and I did the RCA at that time in October to November time frame. Like I was doing every exam thorough RCA, and my score in the mocks at home was really good. So 80%, 75%, they were good. And then when I went to for vacation, I left everything, and then I came started coming studying back, and I was not doing the RCA. My score went back to like 55%, 50% in some of the mocks, although I was studying more hours, but not doing the RCAs. So that is, I would say, it is reflecting on your scorecard ultimately.
Hmm. Hmm. Okay, perfectly fine, perfectly fine. Okay, how has been the follow-up with Martina with you?
It was really great. Martina was every day on like behind me, every day messaging and clearing my thought, like questions or whatever the thought process I have. If she give me guidance, what I need to do, it was really great working with Martina.
Thank you very much. Anything else you would like to share?
No, I just wanted to say thank you to you, your team, and really appreciate that it was a dream to me that I should clear this PMP within this year. I was planning in November, but due to some other circumstances, I couldn't do that. But it is finished in 2025. I'm really happy for that.
Hmm. Okay, okay, that's amazing. Thank you very much, and I wish you best of luck, Jugal, for future endeavors.
Thank you very much. I will join you soon for the other program now.
For sure. Remember, each one teach one is the mantra of the game. I would request you make 10 question answers that we can use for PMP marathon.
Definitely.
Okay.